Hi, everyone. Good evening. Good afternoon. Let me know where you guys are joining from this today. Hi, Lynn from PA. Hi, Robin. Good to see you. How are you all doing? Enjoying the autumn? How is the weather in your heart? Hi, Jessica from Oregon. Yay. New Mexico. Lovely. We'll just give a few more minutes for everyone to join. Let me know if someone is completely new to me, never been to my meditation, or completely new to Akashic Records as well. You've just been drawn by the word and you just want to know more about it, do let me know. Um, we are going to be doing some meditations, having your journal will be good, handy as well to go deeper inside. Um, just want to know where you're all connected with Akashic Records. I know some of you have been with me before and journeyed as well. Want to know more about Akashic Records? Yeah, lovely. I'll be talking a little bit about it because it's such a deep subject and having an experience is most profound as well. Yeah. New person, I welcome you, Donna. I love like when newbies come. It's so nice. It's a new family being extended, formed as well. The soul tribe connections expand. Um, so Akashic Records. Before that, let me introduce myself as well. Like my name is Sri Manju. And You're based in Seattle, moved from India to Ireland, and 2 decades in each of the places. And now this is my fourth decade or the fourth of the 40s year here in Seattle. So my spiritual awakening began in 2009. And since then, I have been journeying with Reiki, meditations, angelic realms, Akashic records, cacao, and many other different subjects. As you all may know, like once you dip into the spirituality, there is no more end to it. Like the more you want to learn, the little you know as well, you realize, right? And so much books as well. And so here I do come in. My intention every Thursday generally is to bring in Akashic Records closer to this um, space because many things that I heard when I was learning as well is not everyone can access it. It's not for everyone, doesn't deserve to be in that realm, and I have been teaching as well, like how to access and giving that power and making ourselves own ourselves is the most important thing for me because we all have that ability to tap into our own Akashic records. Basically, think about this is your book, your opening. There is no physical book, but it's the energetic realm that you are expanding into the higher dimensions to feel, receive this information. So typically the information is being received by your clear senses, by knowing, feeling, hearing, sensing. Whatever your clear sense you are stronger at it, you will be receiving it much easily as well. That's how we tap into this information. How does this help us with our everyday life? It helps us to clear the patterns or understand our traumas, understand our past lifetimes, bring it to the present, and also move forward to your future lifetimes as well. At the end, it's a human will that's more important that always works in deeply as well. Either we take this information or park this information beyond all that informations as well. One big thing that always happens in every meditation I do here is physically as well, you receive the healing on your physical realm as well. Maybe in this moment of time we may not know what that information that we are being driven to, but we are being given that space of yes, I understand it, I feel it, I know it. My body is expanding into relaxation, the cells are upgrading and I'm receiving this wisdom, but also the physical symptoms are easing off as well. So a lot of them do receive that in your physical self as well. Yeah. Or you get to know your guides, your ancestors, your light beings, who they are. So many ways it opens up, giving us a clarity and knowing what our soul purpose is, who our soul contracts are in this lifetime, and gets along to work with them as well. So I do this one-to-one sessions as well. I absolutely love it. Like in this moment of time, like everything changes, knowing that itself. Like, yeah. One of my clients recently was coming in for first time. She was a bit nervous, and as we opened up the records, like most some, I do hear that like being nervous, like because we have been so much judged into this earth realm. So coming into the Akashic realms, we do feel the same as well. Like, oh, someone is going to weigh us or judge us, like or say we are bad or these are the mistakes. Like if anyone had this kind of feel, like when you're going for a medium, psychic, or Akashic records, you might know what I'm saying here, right? But records always show us the light in us, like the forgotten pieces of us. So this client, all the information I was sharing about her previous lifetime, this lifetimes, and her great grandmother came in, and she was saying about herself, who she is, and all. And this client now validates, like that's how I remember her to be, like this is how I know her, and it's like a verification coming through. But the biggest purpose with our ancestors coming back is to know that they're traveling with us and helping on our path as well. So their family is a line of psychics, and it's about owning that part of it, the gift of it, what our ancestors couldn't own themselves, but we coming back and fulfilling not only the contract we owned for, but also what our ancestral line is about as well. So this kind of a things do happen, like or like sometimes about the relationships as well, like some information comes through, and then some of the people do say like, hey, I'm not getting along with my spouse, like I'm at edge of getting a divorce or something. And when they understand where the contracts are coming for, what is the purpose about it, are we supposed to be together or not, remember again, once again, like the contracts always give us the permission to make our own decisions, like the human will is the most important thing, but helps us to understand, like hey, being together, how can I make it easier? So this particular client, after the getting the reading, she said like, oh, my husband started waiting for the dinner. He started serving the dinner, which he hasn't done in months. Like, we don't even talk. We don't have a relationship. Like, we could be sitting at the dining table at the same time. But this came as a surprise right next minute after the records being opened up. And the next, she thought it's just a surprise or something. The next morning, he said, let's go for a walk, like, and the next day again, like, he made a breakfast for her. So this kept going on, like, to a totally different surprise of it. So what happens is when we are going to be working together, the ties, the thorns are being released as well, and it makes it easier because we have asked that part of us, hey, what is it? How do I work with it? I really want to go deep into this part of knowingness of myself. So those are the external ones. But also when you know what your purpose is, what you're here for, like, if not, what's the point? Like, all of us are being the same thing. We do same thing. That's no fun, right? And with our uniqueness, when we identify what is our unique flavor of ourselves, life becomes much more magical, and more you wake up with joy, with wanting to experience what's coming up in the day as well, right? Does it all make sense? Any questions? Thank you so much, Lynn, for your donation. Are you all excited to go deeper into a meditation? Yes. All right. Okay. Let's get in. All you need to do is lie in or sit comfortably, taking a nice deep breath. And let me know, give me the permissions of saying yes or the love hearts if you are good to get in and open your own records as into the group collaboration and get the information or release any patterns as well. Set an intentions. What is that you're drawn to today? What in this moment your intention is? Expand into that. So please do give me the permission as we can do this together. And remember, I'm not opening your records, so I can't open without your full name or your access. So you are only opening up your own record. So what you get is truly your information. Sit with that. So it'll be great, like, to write, to journal as well. Automatic writing is great. So do you have enough yeses for the permission to go, Journey? Are you excited? Just going to play some music. Can you guys hear me? The music and me? Perfect. Thank you. All right. Take a nice deep breath. Breathing in, relaxing your shoulders, and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out anything that's not serving. And as you take another deep breath, relax your shoulders, your jaw muscles, and breathe out with a sigh, loosening up, connecting to yourself, to your intentions, softening your eyes or closing your eyes, staying out of the distractions. And in case you're driving, you can listen back to later. Connecting into your heart space, setting the intentions for this journey into your Akashic records at this moment of time. What is that you're drawn to in this moment of time? What are you excited about going into the records? Is it about the mind, body, spirit, soul? What is that you're ready to learn about yourself? Any patterns, any cycles that you're stuck and you want to know how to release or know the purpose of what those patterns are? Let that intention sit into your heart center. Thinking about it, connecting into your heart space. Giving your higher self the permission to go deep dive into your Akashic realms and visualize a beautiful golden spinning ball at your heart center. With every breath you take, you're expanding into this portal of opening up your heart center and that going deeper into your Akashic realms, and you're slowly sipping into these deeper, deeper portals, knowing that your feet are grounded and connected, and allowing yourself to swim into these Akashic realms where the essence of your soul is stored from all the lifetimes on earth and from different planetary beings. All the informations about you, every thought you have made, are all being stored there. As you go deep, 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 you notice there are beautiful staircases coming up to you, and you feel drawn to walk up or walk down this staircase, allowing yourself to go. And as you reach to the end of the stairs, you notice a beautiful white door with your name engraved on it, your full name. You do recognize, your soul recognizes and jumps in. Your name, your attention being called into you. Your guides, your masters, teachers are all holding the space for you. Feel into this energy, feel into the flow of this, and notice how your body is feeling in this moment. And as you're getting to open the doors, you know there's going to be information there that you're just seeking for, searching for. You're being welcomed, invited by your ancestors, light beings, your spirit guides welcoming you inside the door. As you step in, you just notice the tingle sensations running through your body, feeling connected, feeling being home, your soul's home. Look around, look within, and just walking around. And noticing, observing, are there any crystals, any books, any scrolls, any media, or any of your ancestors or the light beings that you recognize? Does something feel familiar to you at your soul level? As you observe, you take a seat on the crystal bench, and with your thoughts and with your questions in your heart, with your intentions, your guides present you with a book or a scroll where all the information is being held. And as you open up, you notice the information is being sent at your cellular level. The knowingness, the deep revelations come through. Just notice what's coming around, what's coming up, what's in the scrolls. Can you read it? Can you feel it? Can you hear it? Is the symbols there? Or is there a music playing to you that you recognize? Just observe. Guys, to interpret this information to a way that you can understand it. And notice these wisdoms, the upgrades coming down to your cellular level, your body absorbing all this information and releasing any toxins, any harsh energies, right into this realm where it can be transformed into light energy. Guys, to show you more details. Or a past lifetime instance. This information to come through to the way you understand it, you feel it, you resonate with it. Ask your guides any other questions that are coming up in your heart space. Any other information that you would like to deepen the information to go. And notice, observe different scrolls being handed over to you. As you are retaining this knowledge, information, the karmic ties, anything that's not serving are being released, released, released. All the way down to your feet, observing are there any spirit animals, spirit beings, guides, masters, teachers showing up to you with this knowledge in your records, welcoming that space and information. And revealed to you in a way that you can understand. Something that you don't have to understand. Ask your guides to make it simpler so your soul recognizes this information. That information and knowledge into your heart space with your intentions merged in, handing over the scroll or the book to your guides and walking around in this space, just observing with this lightness, with this shift and a new perspective. Recognize how are the scrolls or the books being displayed in this realm. Who else is there? And thanking all your masters, teachers, and guides for this beautiful information in the space and connecting you to yourself and showing you the path or the guidance. Until next time, saying farewells, gently coming out of this white door, closing it and noticing your name once again. Anytime you wish to come here, it's only a thought away. As you come through the stairs, feeling lighter and in expansion with all that information, knowing the puzzles, revealing yourself, feeling into the flow, and gently coming back through the portal into your heart space, connecting back into that golden soul at your heart space, and feeling this beautiful gush energies from your crown to your feet, bringing your frequencies closer to your physical body so you can be back to your duties, feeling this energy, knowledge, the tingles, and notice your palms, your fingertips, your feet, your toes, the crown center, taking a nice deep breath, thanking your guides, masters, teachers for accompanying you on this journey, knowing that you can be back here anytime you wish to. Remembering this information, remembering what you have felt in, coming back gently and placing your palms on your heart center and taking a deep breath. Feeling relaxed, recharged, breathing in and out. Gently wiggling your toes, your fingers, and opening your eyes when you're ready, slowly. And if you have a journal, make those observations written down so you don't miss them or forget. And have some water to ground yourself. Take a little stretch, stomp your feet. Breathe in and out. Shaking your palms, taking a gentle stretch. Breathe in and out. Come back. Back by those love hearts or in the comments. Back, everyone. You're feeling. How is everyone doing? Did anyone receive any information or you felt twitches or tummy grumbling or more relaxed in your physical body? Let me know. Or feeling lighter. Feeling lighter and feel space, peace, lovely. Hi, Ashley. It just allows us to re-look into the path after the records, bring up ourselves, all the parts to ourselves, and easier to travel then with your intentions or with the projects that you are thinking about. Sometimes in our path, we get into this dead ends, cul-de-sacs, and getting into the records helps us to see a different route that we didn't even think about it or was possible even. So we let that magic, miracles come through in our life as well. Anyone still feeling want to be in that space, not wanting to come back? Did anyone feel being home? Need to journal. Whatever I received, it felt like I had released a dam of abundance for myself. That's beautiful. As you released, as received, you're receiving. Mm. Yeah, absolutely. When you start journaling, you'll notice, like, we are faster in downloading because there is a lot happen that we don't even know what to feel, what to expect. And I personally find writing really helps me to understand the more the layers are being uncovered as well. Yeah. While in the records as well, while the meditation is happening as well, give it a try. Have a journal and you can close your eyes and still draw or write as well. Of course, the hardest bit is that it's very hard to recollect what it is. You'll feel a sense of it when you look into your writings as well. Or when we share here, when we talk about it as well, you are putting a different layer to it, just like the dreams. As we talk about it, you're revealing more of a difference there. Mhm. Didn't see a book or a scroll, but I saw faces like maybe my ancestors. That's lovely. And you can ask them as well, who are you? How do we know each other? Is there anything I need to know as well? So that's beautiful way to connect to them in that realm as well. Yeah. Mm. And they will come forward to share more details, more connections as well, knowing who they are. It just helps us to remember them and work along, bring them along as well. Yeah. If there are observations. I love the calmness it brings us. It's just stirred off pond or water and its stillness. Now in that stillness, it's easy to plant affirmations, manifestations, your dreams, your visions, what you want without doubting yourself. It's beautiful to connect into that space and work along as well. Yeah. So definitely utilize this space. And if you want to listen back to this meditation, it's up on my YouTube that you can do it again. Also on Insight Armor, I do have few of them as well. Yeah. Um, that will help you. I'm just being drawn to pick up a card now. Gloria says, I had such a profound experience, revenge. I loved it. My portal opened up to a crystal world. You know what, Gloria? I was just after finishing the meditation, I was so drawn to bring this fluoride closer to my laptop. Yeah, I was so drawn to the crystal realm as well, even though I didn't guide other than sitting on an amethyst crystal bench there. Right. So this card, the first ray, let your heart listen to the call of your soul. It's longing for your attention. You will know your true purpose here on earth at this time of acceleration and evolution by Master Elmoira. So I'll just repeat one more time. Maybe I totally get this message as we all need to hear it. Let your heart listen to the call of your soul. It is longing for your attention. You will know your true purpose here on earth at this time of acceleration and evolution. Isn't it beautiful? Message to share with collective. Remember to disconnect from both the body and the mind and to sit at the center of the heart, the center of the soul. Oh my God, it's the center of the soul. Yeah. Call of your soul. I love this. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that message, Gloria. I'm glad you did that. Yeah, sometimes the messages are so mysterious, they are for us personally. Sometimes the messages are for everyone as well. Because we are all traveling together in this matrix, helping, supporting is so important. I'm so glad you shared that. And that also builds up to that trust of ourselves, isn't it? What we received is damn good and need to be shared as well. Thank you, Jamie, for your donation. Deep gratitude. If anyone enjoyed this, please do follow me so you get the updates on the next event, the tracks I upload. I haven't scheduled any events for next week, but I'll do so shortly, today or tomorrow. Do watch out. So if you follow, you'll get the notifications as well. I do generally full moon healings, which I have to schedule maybe on Monday. I'll do that for Monday. Full moon and new moon and Reiki healings as well, and some topics for tools and techniques for better side of our lives, what has worked for me. I always come forward to share. And if you're drawn to making energy exchange, most welcome with that donation button, as that helps me to be here more often and also Inside Timer, giving us this beautiful platform. And other ways you can support is also by leaving a message on our audio files. Yeah, there are a few of them for the Akashic, but tons on my YouTube. You can find it on the bio. And if anyone is interested, I'm doing a 11-11 meditation on Saturday, 11 o'clock PST. You can join in through my events page on my website. It's for an hour and it's $11.11. And it's going to be a transformative. I've been channeling in a lot of energy for the past week about 1111 portal. If you have been seeing the numbers 1111 or signs about it, and if you feel drawn to or called to, most welcome. How is everyone feeling? I often use this portal, often as in terms like nearly every day in my records, to get a guidance of how the day is going to be like, or what the day with the clients is going to be like, or what I do need to feel something I haven't felt, or getting an idea for a book or for creative writing as well. It's just like the portals are amazingly so vast as well. Like, there is not one thing, like, that you can miss. Sometimes the information may not be revealed at this moment of time. You have to go through that journey a little deeper before you know it as well. Yeah. So continue this energy and feeling into it, keep writing, keep feeling into expanding your energies. It's like a reset has happened. So now what you plant in is the most important thing. Like, good vibes, good frequencies, raising your vibes is the most important thing. Like, and really anchoring, slowing down as the new moon is coming up as well. You'll feel into like, planting the new seeds, new growth as well the next few days. So do watch that out and cultivate into that energy. So with that, thank you for joining in. I wanted to ask whether you get messages. To the ones from guides mostly come in the less dominant side of the brain, or it doesn't matter? Usually they come in from the less, I don't know how to explain, less dominant side of the brain, but I usually get it by knowingness. My heartbeat goes faster. I speak faster if I'm giving a reading for someone, or if it is for me, I write nonstop, but my heartbeat is super fast as well. And where I'm not even thinking of logic or anything, like, it's like completely a new revelation comes through, the perspective comes through. Like, say, for example, you're seeing one side of the coin, but all of a sudden I'm being shown the other side of the coin as well. Yeah, which not at all I would have thought about it. Yeah. For some people, when I teach as well, like, I do ask them, if you are so used to writing, maybe use the say, for example, your dominant hand is right, but if you use the left hand, it might be easier as well to draw that message, like, what it is, because you are not thinking and trying to make it by automatically like knowing what it is. Rather, you're letting the spirit come through as well. Yeah. Does it make sense? And the more it's an intuition muscle that we have to connect to this realm. Um, and that you have to understand is like, the more we show up, we practice, it really gets stronger. For someone, it's recently in my class, someone was feeling it by, like, the crown center being opened, having a spine run through energy. For some, it could be like, a cool breeze going through, or by a color, like, a specific turquoise color, saying, yes, I'm in the records. Like, for sure, not our ego or not our intuition, but straight into the records. So it's like you have this special key of mapping. This is the records, no doubt about it. Like, and that's how I differentiate when I do the readings for angel cards or through the Akashic records. They're so different, so deepened as well in the records. Yeah. It's like being in the records is like your bird's eye view. You get a 360 degrees of a intention or a question that you seek in for. Great question. Hmm. Yeah. It's glad like that that's a like I love the questions because we sometimes hold back as like we feel like, oh no, I should figure it out myself, but like why, if anyone knows, they will answer. If not, great, we can seek for it, right? All right, guys. Take it easy and enjoy the rest of the evening or afternoon or morning, wherever you are. Thank you so much for your time and journeying together. 60 of them journeying this is amazing. Lots of love and do something that's exciting for you next few days. So, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Thank you. Namaste.